Where you go then? This is, he's like the one. The council meeting? Where's our clerk? Guess we're not starting.
Allison, is that TV on? That one on? Jerry should be able to be here first.
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Deborah, I called you twice and didn't leave a message, let you know that I'm back on and I can hear.
Okay. Great, thank you. Welcome back, Jerry. Okay, Madam Clerk.
Give me just 1 second. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, NJSA 10:4-6 as sec. Notice which was sent to the record, and the Star Ledger was posted on the municipal bulletin.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Here. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Here. Councilmember Battaglia.
Here.
Councilmember Carroll.
Here.
Mayor LaBrus.
Here. Would everybody please rise for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, before we move forward, we just lost a member of our community, who was a friend of this council, Mr. Victor Sassoon, so I'd like to have a moment of silence before we move forward. Thank you. So we do have some proclamations tonight. I see we have some of our Girl Scouts here. So I'm going to come down. Do we have a microphone?
Yes.
It's working? You hear that? Yes. Awesome, thanks. So could I please have Sylvia Brown and Sophia Manning come up, please? Welcome, no, come on up here. All the way up. How are we doing tonight? Welcome, ladies. So, you both have proclamations from the Office of the Mayor of the City of Hackensack, and I'll read it to you guys. Whereas the Girl Scout Silver Award is the highest honor a Girl Scout cadet can achieve. This award recognizes Girl Scout cadets who have successfully completed an impactful community service project with no fewer than 50 hours of commitment, and recognizes the development of patience, confidence, and finding joy in making a difference. And whereas Girl Scout Troop 95880 of Maywood and Hackensack began by planting and maintaining a pollinator garden at the Hackensack Community Garden. And whereas Sylvia Brown and Sophia Manning thought about ways that they could make a difference and decided to focus on the lack of fresh produce at food banks. And whereas Sylvia and Sophia, working with the Garden Club, planted tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, carrots, string beans, beets, lettuce, and eggplants. And whereas over 80 pounds of fresh vegetables, along with food, diapers, and personal care products, was collected and donated to the Center for Food Action in Hackensack. Now therefore, I, John P. LaBrosse Jr., Mayor of the City of Hackensack, along with members of the City Council, do hereby thank Sylvia, and Sophia from Girl Scout Troop 95880 for helping residents with food insecurity in our community, and congratulate them on earning their Silver Award. Congratulations, ladies. Is this the other gentlemen, do you have somebody, if somebody wants to come up and take a picture with the council, that would be great. All right? Okay, so we'll see. You guys want to, come on down. Come over here, guys.
Just send it to her.
Great job. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, there's just one. All right. Okay, no minutes to approve, correct?
No.
Okay, go right to the city manager's report.
First, my report is don't miss the city holiday show, the Christmas caper, which will be at the Hackensack. It's a great show for the kids and for the whole family to get into the holiday spirit. Our annual children's holiday party is scheduled for Saturday, December 17th at our recreation department. Don't forget to enter our gingerbread house decorating contest. Submissions will be accepted until December 18th. The winners will be announced at the December 20th council meeting. The city is proud to announce that we received an award of $51,000 from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs Firefighters Grants Program for new turnout. In addition, the city has received a grant award in the amount of $8,750 for the New Jersey Department of Highway Traffic Safety Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over year-end holiday campaign. Main Street traffic safety update, that was previously discussed. If you, hold on 1 second, sorry. Lastly, I'm not sure if you all have been informed or seen the city's very own elf on a shelf. His name is Comet the Elf. Please be on the lookout on social media and within our city buildings for his unexpected appearances. That's all I have.
He's here.
He's here?
He's here.
Yes.
Even though
He's here. When you come down, he's sitting on the.
That's it, Mayor.
that's it. I just also wanted to announce, and I don't know what the starting date for the free parking on Main Street is. Do you know?
That was going to be discussed, December 18th through January 2nd.
All right, so December 18th through January 2nd, the whole holiday period, there'll be no charge for parking on Main Street to help our local businesses and bring everybody into downtown Hackensack. Thank you for that.
I just have it as a means. Yeah.
So that's.
We'll get it posted on the website.
And also, I know
That's
you,
the way to have go with it.
you Girl Scouts are all here. I know you are, it's a school night, you're welcome to leave if you want, or you're welcome to stay. You don't feel obligated to stay, you can leave if you feel like, all right?
Congratulations. Wonderful achievement, girl.
Yeah.
Be very proud of you.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, you can have your rest.
Oh, you have something to discuss?
Closed session?
The closed session, yeah.
Yes. Obviously, we may be going back into closed session, but for my usual practice, I do need to announce that we did discuss a couple of matters. We discussed a couple of workers' compensation cases, Enriquez and Rathbun, and then we also discussed the newly filed Persia litigation. that closed session. Obviously, if any other cases, I don't anticipate that to be the case, but we would make a further announcement as necessary.
Okay, thank you. New business? Resolution 475-22.
This is a resolution for final adoption of ordinance number 50-2022, an ordinance to amend chapter 170 of the code of the city of Hackensack, vehicles and traffic, to add a loading zone on Charles Street. This ordinance has been published pursuant to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Okay, motion to open to the public, please.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody from the public who'd like to speak to this ordinance and this ordinance only, please come forward. Give your name to the clerk. Seeing no members from the public, motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Need a motion to adopt the ordinance.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack County of Bergen and State of New Jersey that ordinance number 50-2022 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution
Yes, I
476
would just note the city manager obviously needs to reach out to the property owner and just let him know that this has happened. So, because I think it's for a particular commercial property that had an issue.
Okay. 476-22.
This is a resolution for final adoption of ordinance number 51-2022, an ordinance to amend chapter 33 of the code of the City of Hackensack with respect to administrative fees charged for police extra duty details. This ordinance has been published pursuant to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Need a motion to open to the public.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anyone from the public who'd like to speak to this ordinance and this ordinance only, please come forward. Seeing no one from the public, motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Motion to adopt the ordinance, please.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack County of Bergen and State of New Jersey that ordinance number 51-2022 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution 477-22.
Resolution 477-22 is the final adoption of ordinance number 52-2022, an ordinance to amend chapter 148 of the code of the City of Hackensack, streets and sidewalks, to regulate private signs placed in the public right-of-way. This ordinance has been published pursuant to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Need a motion to open to the public.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody who'd like to speak to this ordinance and this ordinance only, please come forward. Seeing no members of the public, motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Motion to adopt the ordinance.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack County of Bergen and State of New Jersey that ordinance number 52-2022 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution 478-22.
This is a resolution for the introduction of ordinance number 53-2022, an ordinance to amend chapter 170 of the code of the City of Hackensack, vehicles and traffic, to add a new handicapped parking space in section 49.2, parking for the handicapped on Clinton Place.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved that the above ordinance being ordinance 53-2022 as introduced is now passed on first reading. And that said ordinance shall be considered for final passage at a meeting to be held on December 20th, 2022 at 8:00 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the matter can be reached at the regular meeting place of the City Council. And at such time and place all persons interested be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance. And that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized and directed to publish said ordinance according to law with a notice of its introduction and passage on first reading and of the time and place when and where said ordinance will be further considered for final passage.
Thank you. Resolution 479-22.
This is a resolution authorizing tax refunds for state court judgments, overpayments, and duplicate payments.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll. Councilmember Carroll. Did we?
Aye.
Oh, okay. Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 480-22.
This is a resolution adjusting taxes for 370 West Pleasant View Avenue due to assessment and adjustment.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 481-22.
A resolution authorizing transfer of the 2022 budget appropriations.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 482-22.
This is a resolution authorizing cancellation of improvement authorization balances in the general capital fund.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 483-22.
It's a resolution authorizing the award of state contract for the purchase of a dispatch console for the Hackensack Fire Department.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 484-22.
It's a resolution awarding contract to Suburban Engineering for FEMA Ida Disaster Hazard Mitigation Grant Submission Assistance.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 485-22.
This is a resolution awarding a contract for Port Street Drainage Area, Clay Street Combined Sewer Overflow Separation, Carver Park Underground Storage Pipe.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 486-22.
This is a resolution awarding contract for engineering services to Suburban Engineering for fire headquarters remediation oil water separator.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 487-22.
This is a resolution awarding contract for stormwater asset management plan to Suburban Engineers.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 488-22.
It's a resolution authorizing accrued time payout of $66,750.39 to police officer James Luther.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 489-22.
It's a resolution awarding change order number 4 final to La Forza Construction LLC for Johnson Park Master Improvement Project Phase 1A.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 491-22.
490.
No, 490-22, sorry.
Resolution awarding change order number 2 to Classic Turf Company LLC for Columbus Park Improvement Project.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 491-22.
A resolution awarding change order number 1 to Vortex Companies for large diameter sanitary sewer jetting and closed circuit television inspections throughout the city.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 493-22, or 490, was that 492? 492-22, sorry.
Resolution awarding change order number 1 to Vortex Companies for the Hudson Street Stormwater Conveyance Improvement Project.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Aye. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 493-22.
This is a resolution authorizing tax appeal attorney to settle the cases on the attached list dated November 9th, 2022, that were scheduled for trial or settlement.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 494-22.
A resolution clarifying terms of existing air rights lease agreement with the Hackensack University Medical Center, a member of the Hackensack Meridian Health Network.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
I abstain. And resolution 495-22.
A resolution authorizing payment of bills.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
I again abstain. Okay, so we're up on the consent agenda. Anybody have any conflicts on the consent agenda? I think Jared, you might have some.
Yes, I do, sir. I would like to, have number 23 and number 30, separated.
What about 24, Jared?
24, let me see if I can find 24.
That's the reappointment
Yeah.
of special class
Wait.
ones.
Reappointment, I have that as number 23 on my sheet.
Oh, okay. It's actually 24.
We added the one.
Okay, yes, 24. And then the other one is the, leave of absence for the, Jessica De Jesus.
His numbers will be off by one day because we added the house.
Okay.
Do we have those two?
Yep, so it's 20, it's 31 and 24.
All right,
Okay, yes, all right. So as a, okay.
so it's 5:05.
Anybody else have a conflict? No. No, I see none here for myself.
What about the one that is a police officer, I see?
We have two. What about 38, Jerry? Resolution authorizing leave of absence for police officer Michael Koenig.
Okay, then, that one I don't have on my sheet also, but yes, that one as well.
He's looking at Wednesday sheet, he's not looking at
Oh.
the right sheet, but I will pull, that's the last one, which is 5:12.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
so let's,
Okay, so we're going to pull for individual vote, 497, 498, 504, 505, and 512.
okay.
So the consent agenda is going to consist of, well, let me just do this way. 4, 5, and then 5. The following items are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. Any items requiring expenditure are supported by a certification of availability of funds. Any item requiring discussion will be removed from the consent agenda, and consent agenda items will be reflected in full in the minutes, including any corrections and/or additions. The consent agenda consists of Resolution 496-22, a resolution authorizing endorsement of proposed Bergen County Community Development grants. Resolution 499-22, a resolution authorizing leave of absence for Ian Cordero, Public Safety Telecommunicator, for Fire Department from November 14th, 2022 to December 1st, 2022. Resolution 500-22, a resolution authorizing leave of absence extension for Leroy Montgomery Jr., sanitation worker from November 7th to November 27th, 2022. Resolution 501, a resolution approving the memorandum of understanding between the City of Hackensack and Teamsters Local 97 of New Jersey, school traffic guards. Resolution 502-22 is a resolution authorizing tax collector to convert charges to property liens as per NJSA 40:48-2.14. Resolution 503-22 is a resolution authorizing the submission of a fiscal year 2023 Bergen County Community Development Block Grant application. Resolution 506-22, a resolution in support of New Jersey Senate Bill S3213 creating registered nurse license plates. Resolution 507-22 is a resolution authorizing the settlement of a workers' compensation matter filed by Hisham Sheikh pending in the New Jersey Division of Workers' Compensation, case number 2018-32079. Resolution 508-22 is a resolution authorizing raffle license for Bergen Catholic Athletic Association and the Rotary Club. Resolution 509-22 is a resolution authorizing the building department refund for zoning permit application fee due to duplicate payment. Resolution 510-22 is a resolution authorizing partial performance bond release for 210-214 Main Street. And Resolution 511-22 for a resolution authorizing the execution of an interlocal agreement with the Borough of Paramus for maintenance and repair of vehicles for the fire department.
I need a motion to accept the consent agenda as it was just read.
Offer.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Councilmember Pataglia. Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
So now we have Resolution 497-22 is a resolution authorizing recreation refunds.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Resolution 498-22 is a resolution authorizing reappointment of special law enforcement officers Class 1 for the 2023 calendar year.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Resolution 504-22 is a resolution of the City of Hackensack authorizing the implementation of a drive sober or get pulled over year-end holiday crackdown campaign from December 2nd, 2022 through January 1st, 2023.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Resolution 505-22 is a resolution authorizing leave of absence for Jessica Jesus, Police Department from November 15th, 2022 to February 7th, 2023.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
And Resolution 512-22 is a resolution authorizing a leave of absence for Police Officer Michael Tony on November 7th, 2022 to December 4th, 2022.
Need a motion, please?
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Abstain.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay. Open to the public, motion to open to the public, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody from the public who'd like to speak, please come forward to the podium, give your name to the clerk, you'll have 3 minutes. Seeing no member?
Good evening, Ms. Rucker. I would like to say I do see the new superintendent of recreation in the building. How are you, sir? Welcome. I am very transparent. I went to the recreation department and I spoke to him and I said to him, you're here now within a city that's on fire. You're stepping into fire. So, with that being said, I told you, no systemic racism, no racism at all. Don't take your direction from city council. Be independent. Be a thinker of independent. Please. Because these people do not own the building. We, the taxpayers, own the building. So we're gonna hope and pray that you will do the right thing by the residents and the people of the city. Now to the city council. How many African Americans or blacks are head of departments within your city?
For elected city manager.
Okay,
Sure, I have to work.
okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday.
Next person from the public, please. Seeing no one from the public, motion to close.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg. Aye. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay. We have to go back into closed session, so we'll have to come back out and close the meeting.
So do you guys want to make any public statements before we go?
Okay, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I just want to start off by congratulating our Girl Scouts on their silver award. Sylvia and Sophia, that's a huge accomplishment. And it's nice to see her trip here to support her and her family, their families. Thank you to Greg Leoc, our sanitation department, and the cast of the Christmas speaker for putting on a great Christmas tree lighting last night. It was a great event. There's a lot in attendance. The weather was great. Everything just looked wonderful. I hope everyone had a great time there. If you haven't seen the Christmas Caper, try to go see it. We try to see it every year, and it gets better and better. The cast does a great job, and I know we have some students and former students that are part of the cast, and it's just nice to see them out there so confident and doing their thing. And a special thank you to our sanitation department for decorating our tree at Van Saun. We did things a little differently this year. Usually the sanitation department kind of just goes out and decorates with the decorations we have. Store-bought decorations, but this year we got together a few groups that have been pretty involved. Our Girl Scout troop, Boy Scout Troop 5, some of the students from student government, Nellie B. Parker, and members of our garden club, which Miss Brown, who is one of the Girl Scouts that were here tonight's mom, and which is a really nice time. For 2 hours they sat together. We went with a hometown heroes theme where the girls and boys brought in pictures of loved ones that have served, and we made little decorations out of them, and the Boy Scouts brought pieces of the American flag, and it was just nice to have something that everyone can contribute to the tree, so everyone, from the county could see it when they visit Van Saun Park. And please remember to visit your local businesses during the holiday season on Main Street and Anderson Street. I always try to, if I can't think of something, to get somebody to have a gift card from one of the restaurants or something. You can't go wrong with a gift card, and you're supporting our local businesses. So thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
Thanks, sir. I pretty much have to copy some of your topics because it was such an honor to see the Girl Scouts here tonight and to achieve the silver award. Tremendous amount of work was put in by those young women, and the topics they picked, to be able to go down and work in the community garden and providing fresh vegetables and garnering everything for those in need. They picked a wonderful project, and to see them achieve at such a young age such a wonderful award. It just does your heart good to see that. I had to say when the girls ruled, so they certainly did rule here tonight. The tree lighting downtown looked, the green looked perfect. I mean, thanks to DPW and everyone that was out there and whoever was organized, all those that organized student cultural arts that organized the event. There were a tremendous number of people and everyone had a smile on their face. There was, no wind, sometimes we get wind and rain. It was cold but not windy. So it was really things that we really enjoyed seeing in town and having everybody come together as a community and enjoy the evening. It was really a lovely evening. For any of you that were not at the committee of the whole, our CFO, Jim Mangan, gave a very nice report on the analysis that led to the fire department winning the Safer Award for 5 firemen. We're very fortunate to receive that award, and we'll be moving forward with 5 new firemen, I'm sure, in a very short period of time. Just a little recap of some of the highlights, like I like to do, of things that I work on or am involved in throughout the city. More sewer work progressing, as always, working on a very large potential grant for the city to do more work, or really do a lot of work in the Green Street area, which was our second on our list after Clay Street, and order of importance of what needed to be done. And Clay Street work being, we're getting ready to go under the rail, so that's so exciting, and I'm so happy for folks that live there that, this was a huge initiative, and to be able to get to this point now is like a major accomplishment. So that was great news for tonight. Hackensack University Medical Center is now finally complete with the addition of that lovely wing that they've added over 2nd Street. And we were fortunate to work on an agreement with them for them paying the city for use of the air rights, and that was another item on the agenda tonight. More paving continues. I think we talked about South Newman, and another one of the agenda items. So the city is moving and continuing to do the projects it needs to do. So, yes, some of Jim's presentation, he talked about some of the hardships with the budget, and everyone's experiencing inflation issues and increased medical costs, etc. But the city is still committed to these projects because we know how important they are for quality of life for our residents. So it's nice to see us continue to support them and be able to get these things done. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving, and I think we'll have one more meeting yet before some of our other holidays, but again, I look forward to seeing everyone back on the 20th, I think, yeah? Yes. And enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. Thank you.
Well, we're really sad to see my friend Victor Sassoon Friday, and then 24 hours later died. And I went to his funeral in Staten Island, and I give my respect to the wife and the names of the city council. Welcome to the new superintendent. And thank you to you for a wonderful report. You always say the truth, and we follow your directions, always. And no question that we continue with improvements in the park, the paving, and one of the problems that I see in the city, all over the city, is the Verizon company that's putting all these cables all over the place. And sometimes I think they are maybe below the 17 feet that should be from the sidewalk to the cable. They're hanging there, and the city looks awful. I don't know if you guys see it.
Nice.
And sometimes you got cable there, they should be already cut, but they're still hanging there, attached to trees, stop sign. The city manager is in communication with this company, but I think we should be sending a letter to the board of utilities that this company has to stop and do the right thing because the city looks really, really bad. I spoke to the person that worked for PSG related to the plume of the light. What is the name of the guy, Kathy? Right. And he said that you have to just call him and he will take care of the problem because the only thing that they're waiting is to get a lawsuit because polyflavor, how many people died the last few months? 2? Because it's poor lighting. The lighting problem is not only polyflavor, it's in different intersections around the city. And I think that we should take care of that problem as soon as possible before something happens. Thank you for coming. Amen.
Jerry?
Yes, I'll be brief there. Thank everyone for coming. Take care and God bless.
Thank you, Jerry. Same to you. Okay. Also, want to congratulate our superintendent of recreation, welcome, wish you luck. That was a great award for those girls, and the little smiles on their faces. It was so exciting to see them in all the fellow scouts. And it's good to see that scouting is alive and well for both the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. That's a good thing. The tree lighting last night, I think all the tree lightings, that might have been my favorite. It was a nice night. There was almost a full moon out. It was a great night. The park looked awesome. Kudos to the DPW and the Parks Department. They did a great job. And I drove by early this morning at 7 o'clock and it was all cleaned up. You never know what happened. They did a great job. I want to talk to the Safer Grant a little bit. And you haven't heard a lot from the council on this. Jim, you're still here. I thank you for your words before. Yeah, it is tough standing up when something like that happens. And I want to make it clear to the public, and this is being televised, that they were awarded 5 firefighters from the first day they applied. They came in, we said 5, all right? How that went from 5 to 12, I don't really care. Bottom line is this council approved 5 new firefighters. You can't go from 5 to 12 and expect the taxpayers and other employees of this city to be laid off because you want 12 firefighters. That's just not fair, right? And we're not gonna do that, all right? Because that was potentially could happen. I mean, people out there applauding the firemen because they're grandstanding, but they're not the ones behind everything, figuring what all this is gonna cost down the road and who's gonna lose their job. Because we can't make, if we go over that appropriation cap, we can't raise taxes. We're not allowed to raise taxes to meet the cap, so we have to do levels or services of some kind, all right? And this council took it upon itself to say, no, we're not gonna do that, we're not gonna take that chance. You get the 5, that's what we said we'd give you, and we stuck to our guns. Just like we've done all along, like Jim said, we have a plan and we try to stay with it. The other annoying part, Mr. Gottheimer was brought up, our congressman. I'm friends with Josh. I was pretty annoyed and pretty angry with him. To be on the House of Representatives floor stomping their feet, that the Hackensack City Council is out of their minds for not taking this grant, was wrong. Congressmen, especially congressmen who haven't been elected officials as far as local government goes, should not be out there. He doesn't know our city finances, right? That's not his fault. He just doesn't know city finances. He knows nothing about state appropriation caps and budgets that we have to meet, all right? And I'm sorry to say it, but I think he was wrong for what he did. And I also disagree with our county executive, Jim Tedesco, joining him at the podium saying we need to take these 12 guys, all right? Jim Tedesco is a fireman in Paramus, which is a volunteer fire department who has 3 times the square miles that we have, I believe, and a lot more buildings, and the largest bedded hospital in the state of New Jersey, and they work with a volunteer fire department. So if he's telling me my city's not safe, I can tell him his city's not safe, all right? Certainly. We have one of the best fire departments in the state of New Jersey, if not the best, all right? And for people to say Hackensack isn't safe is ridiculous, all right? And especially coming from other towns that have volunteer fire departments. It's just not right. So with that, I want to wish everybody the rest of the holiday season. We'll see you again, hopefully. But if we don't see you, have a great holiday. Get home safe. Thank you. Motion to close. Oh, no, we're going inside. Never mind.
I mean, to be clear, we're not going to adopt any further legislation when we come out. We're just going into closed session. There'll be no formal governmental action. We will just come out and close the meeting at the end of the closed session, so everybody fully understands that.